Wizards unite! Let's get started on another great day of math. Today, we're going to take what we know about area to do some analyzing of information to understand the relationship between the areas of two rectangles. A landscaper is laying grass for a rectangular playground. The grass will cover the whole playground except for a square sandbox. The diagram shows the playground and the sandbox. How many square yards of grass will the landscaper use? Okay, so we're going to use this diagram to help us. We need to find out how many square yards of grass the landscaper will use. That's our goal. Now we have a lot of information that was shared with us. Here's what I understand and what we understand now. The grass will cover the playground. The grass will not cover the sandbox. The length and width of the playground is 25 yards and 15 yards. The side length of the square sandbox is 6 yards. Now, with this information, here's our plan. First, we're going to find the area of the playground. Then, we're going to find the area of the sandbox. Once we've found those two areas, we can subtract the area of the sandbox from the area of the playground to find the area that gets grass. Let's get started. Area of playground. So we know that we have to multiply the base times the height. And what was the base of the playground? That's right, 25. Then how about the height? That's right, 15. We used our diagram here to help us know that we need to multiply our base of 25 yards by our height of 15 yards. When we multiply those together, what do you get? Take a minute to pause your video, then come back and join me and let's see how we did. When I multiplied 25 times 15, I got 375 square yards. How about you? Great. Okay, so step 1, complete. Step 2, find the area of the sandbox. Let's do it. So I noticed that my formula here is a little different. Can you remind me why? Yes, that's right, because I'm multiplying squares. My sandbox is a square. Perfect. Okay, so my sides are, that's right, they're 6 yards. And when I multiply 6 times 6, we get, that's right, 36 square yards. All right, we're ready for our final step that we talked about in our plan of attack. Do you remember what that was? Our last step was we are going to subtract the area of the playground minus the area of the sandbox so that we can figure out how much grass we need, because we know that this does not have any grass covering it. So we're going to subtract 375 minus 36. Okay, 5 ones minus 6 ones. I don't have enough, so I need to, you got it, regroup. Right, so I have 6 tens. I add my 10 to 5, and I have 15 ones now. 15 ones minus 6 ones gives me, that's right, 9 ones. 6 tens minus 3 tens is 3 tens. 3 hundreds minus 0 hundreds is 3 hundreds. Okay, so I have 339 what? Square yards. Our question was, how many square yards of grass will a landscaper use? Well, through finding the area of the playground, the area of the sandbox, and then subtracting the two areas to see how much grass was not covered, we found out that 339 square yards is how much grass the landscaper will use to cover the playground.